Good evening, people of Dillon. My name's Kayla. I teach yoga basics at Vibrant Lives. I really hope to see you in the studio or even on the screen to show up for this class. I want to create these videos for you so that you can learn some basic poses before you come into the studio to gain confidence or whatever else you need to gain to show up. We have a great community that we're building here, just a space for people to sit and be able to practice and work through whatever it is that's kind of weighing on your shoulders in your life. So it's a place where you can just show up, let go, be yourself, and start again, and then leave here feeling refreshed and ready for the next day or the next week, however many sessions of yoga it takes for you to feel that rejuvenation. That is the hopes, and I'd love to meet you and see you in the studio. So for me to do these yoga videos is so that you can kind of start to get familiar if you have never done yoga before. So today is pose 5, and I'm doing 10 poses total. Each video is a different posture of something that's called a sun salutation, which is a warm-up flow, and the flow means that you're taking one breath, one movement. So it just becomes fluid, kind of like a dance. So pose 5 is plank pose. It's part of our sun salutation so that you can have all the pieces of it to be able to create a daily yoga practice. And it's super simple and it feels good. It's something you can do every day within like 5 minutes or less, depending on how many rounds you want to do of it. Anyways, I'm getting into a little bit too much right now. I'm just going to start with teaching you pose 5 right now, plank pose. So to start, you want to come to your mat and come onto hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide and then send your weight over your fingertips. Stack the joints. So that means check out with what's going on with your shoulders. You want your shoulders to be over your elbows and the elbows over the wrists. And then tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, hug the core, and you can already feel your core activated here. It should be. And then start to straighten out the legs. And then shift the hips down a little bit so it's more like, a plank. So it's flat. So you don't want your hips to be up or too low. Right there in the middle. Take some deep breaths. See if you can hold it for 5 to 10 breaths. Breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And then as you're breathing, continue to engage your core and then also check in with your legs. Activate the muscles in the quads and the calves. Press through the heels. Feel the toes. And then push up and away from the ground through your fingertips. The next challenge that I want you to practice is to slowly lower down as if there's no rush to get there. And then once you arrive, you can fully rest, relax all the muscles. This part's very important to be able to fully rest. And there is your plank pose. I hope you try this for 5 to 10 breaths. See what it does for you. I'd love to hear from you to find out what your experience is. And I will see you in the next video for pose 6. Namaste.